Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. What Pro Wrestling Show we have for you? Coming up here. Elimination Chamber going on. You know the Elimination Chamber is coming. The Elimination Chamber is coming. The Pro Wrestling Show. We'll talk about the Elimination Chamber. You know, what's all this going to be set in stone coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Well, the Elimination Chamber match, we'll see a triple threat match between Jimmy Uso, LA Knight, and Drew McIntyre. Which one of them three men will head to the Elimination Chamber and earn themselves a slot in the Elimination Chamber match coming up? We'll talk about that coming up as well. Also, too, we get Charlotte Flair coming off the heels of winning the Women's Royal Rumble and returning last week on SmackDown. Queen said she went to Raw, she went to she went to NXT to see who's got what it takes to take her on. But Charlotte comes to SmackDown. And Charlotte wants to see if Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton might be the one that she might have to challenge. We'll talk about that. Speaking of Women's Royal Rumble returns, Alexa Bliss returns back to SmackDown. Alexa Bliss coming back to SmackDown. She's going to be taking on Candice LeRae. Alexa Bliss and Candice LeRae go one-on-one. Well, Alexa Bliss earned herself a spot in the Elimination Chamber. She was the first person to win the Elimination Chamber way back in 2018. We'll talk about that. But we get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show with this main event: Jey Uso, the Royal Rumble winner, the men's winner, will go SmackDown and yeet his way to SmackDown to talk to undisputed champion Cody Rhodes and see if he wants to take on Cody at WrestleMania. Get the Pro Wrestling Show started right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us in the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on the Pro Wrestling Show. All right, we're going to get things started here on the Pro Wrestling Show. So, like I said, join in the conversation. The hashtag Pro Wrestling. All right, let's get things started with this. Main event: Jey Uso making a rare appearance on SmackDown. Main event: Jey Uso trying to see his options. He got two options he can use. Can he go and challenge Cody for the undisputed WWE Championship if that's what he wants to do, or do he wants to go and challenge Gunther? Main event: Jey Uso came out there tonight. He came out there tonight with a vengeance plan. Main event: Jey Uso coming out there tonight, making sure his rounds, make sure if he wants to go for WWE go and move to SmackDown. Main event: Jey Uso made a Raw star. Main event: Jey Uso came out there, tried to front Cody, and Cody said, "Come on, if you want me, let me know." Well, Cody and main event: Jey Uso had that little fair and balanced game until Jacob Fatu and his crew came out there. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu came out there to confront main event: Jey Uso and Cody. We don't know what they're gonna do with this. This is more scripted than ever before. You can see, as you can tell by the wayside stuff. That led to a fight tonight, and led to tonight for tonight's main event. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga taking on WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso. So we'll see that match coming tonight. Well, we get things started with this, a triple threat match to see who's going to be earning a spot in the Elimination Chamber between the men. Will it be LA Knight? Will it be Jimmy Uso, Big Jim, or Drew McIntyre? Drew McIntyre coming from SmackDown to Raw, and Drew McIntyre made his choice that he's going to be SmackDown now rather than Raw. Drew coming around. He got all the general manager shaking his hand approval of it tonight. So Drew McIntyre making the rounds tonight Drew McIntyre did try to confront, along with LA Knight. We told you earlier this week that LA Knight and Drew McIntyre had a word of words, difference of opinion. Like I said, Big Jim looking to get some wins. But unfortunately, he can't get no wins tonight. As you see, Drew McIntyre wins the match tonight. Drew McIntyre wins the triple threat, earns himself a spot in the men's elimination chamber. Drew McIntyre gets himself ready and gets himself able. So Drew McIntyre earns himself that spot. Drew getting himself ready. He could, if he missed out on the Royal Rumble, he can't miss out on this. So we'll see. Speaking of that, Pretty Deadly, a little bit fluffy, a little bit upset. Pretty Deadly felt like they were used and abused in the tag team championship match with the DIY trying to say they were using them. DIY with a lot going on tonight. But DIY saying to themselves that what went down tonight. We saw it earlier tonight. DIY won. Also, too, we see right here, Charlotte Flair returns. Charlotte Flair, the queen, returns. She wants to know who's going to inspire her in the Royal Rumble. And Charlotte wants to know real bad. Charlotte wants to see who has what it takes to take her to the next level. And Charlotte Flair wants to know that tonight. But she called out Tiffany Stratton. She called out Rhea Ripley on Raw. Visit Rhea Ripley to see if they wanted to revisit their WrestleMania match from 2 years ago. But then she went to Julia. Charlotte did that before when she won the Women's Royal Rumble. And went against Rhea Ripley at the time, the NXT Women's Champion, defeated Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's title. Well, Charlotte wanted to see if Tiffany Stratton was going to step up and challenge her for her crown at WrestleMania. Like I said, we saw that tonight. Charlotte Flair made it seem tonight. She's still kind of running her options. We just have to wait and see what her options are going to be. Well, a lot of things going on, moving parts. Cody Rhodes, Miz. Miz was trying to tell Cody about they was in the same generation and superstars, and then Cody said, "Hey, you on your own, brother." It makes sense. Well, Carmelo Hayes took upon himself to call out Tamir Cesaro after he got Carmelo Hayes trying to make fun of Cesaro about being replaced by ISO Speed, an internet celebrity. Match happened tonight, and Carmelo Hayes won the match. Won his match tonight. Carmelo defeated Akira Cesaro. I guess just give him some competition and stuff. Like they don't know what to do with Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes is there prospering and stuff. Hopefully he'll find his way back. I hope what they're going to do with Carmelo and stuff. What's going down? I think they just put them out there and they're prime and ready, and they're not ready. They're ready, but then again they don't know what to do with them. So it's not Carmelo's fault. It's the promotion's fault. But speaking of that, Kevin Owens saying that he is going to explain his actions and what he did to this man, Sami Zayn, his best friend. Sami and Kevin Owens have been through it then and then. And Kevin Owens in his normal spot in this seat or whatever car seat, talking about what he betrayed Sami. He's going to get an example this Monday on Raw, explain his actions. Why he did what he did. That was just crazy to me. Beyond crazy. But this right here, Damian Priest and Braun Strowman, these two monsters ain't no strange to each other. But Braun and Damian will be in a match next week. But this time they'll have Jacob Fatu in that same match. It'll be a triple threat qualifying match to see which one of these three men will advance to go to Elimination Chamber to the spot. Hopefully go for a championship match or what they're choosing. They didn't say the winner receives a WWE championship match. They didn't say the winner receives a world championship match. They're keeping the options open. The options are that open and stuff. So we'll see next week. in that triple threat match. Well, we get to this, the tag. Well, before we get to the tag team match, want to get to this. Um, Alexa Bliss returning back to the ring nearly 2 years. Alexa Bliss is back. Never before. Alexa Bliss looking for some competition. Alexa Bliss looking better than ever. Alexa Bliss defeated Candice LeRae, and Alexa Bliss earns herself a spot in the Elimination Chamber because Alexa Bliss be able to win the Elimination Chamber like she did a couple of years ago and make a name for herself. She did so tonight, and Alexa Bliss did that Sister Abigail move in honor of Bray, but did it like a DDT version. DDT and did so tonight. Alexa Bliss won her match tonight over Candice. Candice really didn't have a shot tonight. Look at it right there. Candice, we see. Alexa Bliss. Well, we get to this. We get to this. The tag team match between between Jacob Fatu Tamatanga versus Jimmy Uso, the World Rumble winner, WWE champion Cody Rhodes. Really nice, good. If we can show the nice picture right here, feels so good. Cody and Jay won their match tonight. They won it. They won it over Jacob and Tamatanga. Like Tamatanga getting pinned over and over. As always, Tamatanga can't really find the essence of what he's going through. But at the end, Solo Sikoa attacked Cody Rhodes. What the point of Solo Sikoa attacking Cody Rhodes? We're doing this SummerSlam rematch once again. I guess Solo Sikoa making the point known that hey, he wants to be the champion before Elimination Chamber. Solo, we thought Solo was done. We thought Solo wasn't gonna be around. Solo chose that, what he went and stuff. Solo did that, did well, but Solo's gonna have to explain his actions on why he did what he did, and we'll see if Solo Sikoa in this situation what he did because that really don't make sense to me. But Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes and letting him mark tonight and did what he did at the table for what he's going through, figuring out why did he did what he did tonight in that judgment call. But we'll see how this is gonna go, how this is gonna be. Well, that is the SmackDown Ring Report. Let's move over to Wrestling Hot Topics. On Wrestling Hot Topics, I told you right here, we're hearing reports that the authors of Pain have been released along with legendary manager Paul Ellery. They're still getting updates and stuff on what's going down, but Paul Ellery, the authors of Pain, have been released. I don't know why they've been released like that. It's crazy. Just crazy. But the authors of Pain. Also, too, we're hearing reports that Bree Priestley, remember her name here? Everybody getting released in the real quick. Easy. Rhea Priestley gone from the WWE. They really didn't know what to do with it, to be honest. They didn't know what to do with none of them. I really thought that the authors in Pain really had us 10. But then that makes me think, hey, the Street Profits, is they next on the chopping block? They trying to stay tag team wrestlers, but then again, I don't know. Street Profits even made an appearance as well. Street Profits coming out there doing what they doing for their own sake, but the Street Profits, who knows about them? They probably be on the chopping block too. But they made a comment about the Motor Machine Guns taking their spot. Well, if you feel like the Machine Guns taking your spot, go do something about it, but it did get a Royal Rumble costing the machine gun their chance in the spotlight. The tag team championships away from kind of ill mad, but you know, ill mad like that, you just ill mad. But we'll see. The Street Profits going to get some. If the machine gun when they're in the Street Profits, costing them their tag team opportunity. Also, too, Alexander might be leaving as well, and that Cedric might be going. Yeah, give Cedric a chance. Yeah, here's what Cedric said. Um, at least speculation that Cedric might be here in AEW. But he joined the Hurt. That Cedric said starting the cruiserweight class, and then Cedric moved on, marched up. I don't need for him. So, wow, it's crazy. The day, um, Cedric and all them gone, and Sonya Deville as well. Wow, I tell like Sonya Deville. Deville gone. Precious Paul and the AOP are gone, and Cedric Alexander. That they doing cuts. Let's wait and see. That's going to be. We're going to leave you with Sikoa attacking WWE Champion Cody Rhodes and left him for dead. I've been your host, Peter Dick, saying so long. Thanks for watching the Pro Wrestling Show.